Congratulations, you have made it to the end of phase one of the membership, and that is truly something to celebrate. I just wanted to take a moment to personally acknowledge the work that you've put in to get to this point. Most people never take action on their membership dreams, but you have built a real foundation that you can grow from. And in this final module inside phase one, we're going to reflect on what you've achieved so far, but also look ahead at what's next and help you decide on your best path forward. So let's dive in. So here's what we'll cover in this final module of phase one. First, we'll take a moment to celebrate the progress that you've made by looking at how far you've come on our membership map that, remember, we introduced in module 1.1. So it's important to just take a moment to look back and recognize the foundation that you've now built. And then from there, we'll look at what's next in your membership journey and the exciting growth and the path that lays ahead. Then I'll give you a preview of what's inside phases 2, 3, and 4 inside the membership so that you understand your full path to a successful, scalable membership business. And finally, we'll outline your next steps and help you choose the perfect path forward based on your specific situation and goals. Let's just take a moment to celebrate what you've accomplished in phase one. So, do you remember the membership map from module 1.1? I'll just bring that up now. You've now completed this phase one ignition, which was the crucial foundation that everything else then builds upon. Many membership creators never get this far. They get stuck in endless planning or perfectionism, but you've taken real action and you've built something tangible, and that deserves recognition. So well done. But let's look specifically at what you've built in phase one, just to recap on everything. So you now have clarity and direction through the work that you did in module 1.4. You defined your dream members and you validated that there's really a market for your membership. I've seen many people struggle for months or even years without this level of clarity, but you have now established it. You've also crafted a compelling promise. In module 1.5, we created a membership message that resonates with your ideal members and it positions your offer effectively. This message will be the foundation of all your marketing going forwards. So it's really important and you've got this now in your foundations. And you've built a content framework. So through module 1.6, you created your initial content in your course and you structured your community in a way that delivers real value to your members. Now, this system lets you create engaging content consistently without overwhelm so that you can continue to add to your community and add to your course over time. And you've launched your community. In module 1.7, you started attracting your first members and engaging with them. So you've begun building the relationships that will form the core of your membership. Each of these achievements is significant, and together they form a really solid foundation that you can now build upon with confidence. So where do you go from here then? Well, let's look at the full membership journey using our membership map phases. So I'll show you visually where you are on the membership map. You successfully completed phase one, which we called ignition. So this is the foundation phase that many people never actually finish. So congratulations on doing that. Right now, you are here. You are at the beginning of phase two, which we call liftoff. So this is where you begin to ascend members from your free community into a profitable membership business with your first 10 to 50 paying members. Next from there would be phase 3, acceleration, where you'll implement systems to scale way past 100 paying members while maintaining quality and maintaining your own freedom as well, making sure it doesn't eat up all of your time. And then finally, phase 4, which we call expansion and mastery, is where you'll optimize for long-term success with team building and expanded revenue streams. And at this point, you have an important choice to make about how you want to proceed with your journey. So before we look at the next phases in more detail, let's just look at some common challenges that cause many membership creators to struggle or give up entirely. So these are some of the common pitfalls that members can fall into that we really want to avoid. So the first is getting overwhelmed by a complex technical setup. This is one of the biggest roadblocks that I see. Many potential membership owners get stuck at this point of trying to figure out how to connect the different platforms and set up the automations and manage their members. Another common mistake that I see is trying to be everywhere on social media. spreading yourself too thinly, burning out from all the constant content creation, getting stuck in the content hamster wheel, rather than just focusing on what actually drives results, both for you and for your members. Another major stumbling block we see is lacking a proven system for converting free members into paying ones without feeling really salesy or slimy or pushy. Without this, you end up with a free community, but one that doesn't generate you any revenue. So it's not really a business. Another pitfall we see people falling into is missing retention strategies. And that means that memberships often experience much higher churn rates than they should. So they're losing members as quickly as they're gaining them. And if you imagine, that's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. You just keep pouring members in and they keep falling out because you haven't fixed your churn. And sadly, many membership owners end up working more hours, not fewer, completely defeating one of the main purposes of having a membership in the first place, all because they didn't put in place systems. So the key to avoiding these pitfalls is having a complete system that addresses each of these challenges head on, which is exactly why we focus on this inside the next phases. But the truth is, building a successful membership isn't just about creating content. It's about building a complete system that works together seamlessly. Successful membership creators understand that they need more than just great content. They need a methodical approach to attracting members, converting those free members into paying members, retaining those members, and then automating the whole process so that it doesn't take up all of their time. So let's look at some of the key elements then that set memberships that thrive apart from those that struggle and fail entirely. So here's what a complete membership system needs to do. First, it attracts members consistently without constantly having to launch new products or creating endless content. You need a strategic approach that brings in your dream members without overwhelming you. Second, it must convert free members into paying ones without feeling salesy or pushy. Now, this requires a natural progression that just makes joining your paid membership feel like the obvious next step because you helped people in the free version, therefore it seems like a no-brainer for them to join the paid version. Third, the membership must keep members engaged long term so that they stay and they continue paying. Retention is often really overlooked, but it's absolutely crucial for a sustainable, successful membership. Fourth, it must run without consuming your life. It's got to unlock more time freedom for you, not take up all of your time. So this is where systems and automations come into play and can really make this come to life for you as a membership that changes your life. And finally, it provides genuine transformations for your members so that they get results and that you feel fulfilled that they are getting results. Because ultimately, this is all about making a difference while building a business that also serves you. Now, this complete system is exactly what we cover inside the paid version of the membership in phases 2, 3, and 4. So let me share with you what's inside the next phases of the membership and how they build on the foundation that you've already created. So let's look at what's included in each of these phases and how they work together to create a complete system for membership success. So inside phase 2, which we call liftoff, you'll get access to advanced email systems that convert your free members while you sleep, sales processes that naturally turn conversations into memberships, proven retention strategies that minimize cancellations, and my casual chat formula for nurturing free members into paying ones without being pushy. And then in phase 3, acceleration, that focuses on traffic systems for consistent member acquisition, automations that free up your time while maintaining quality, and my complete 90-day retention playbook to keep your members engaged and significantly reduce cancellations, as well as advanced engagement tactics that boost results and retention. And then in phase 4, expansion and mastery. So here we'll cover building your team to multiply your impact. So if you want to hire a team, we'll show you how. Advanced enrollment funnels that can help members pay $2,000 to $3,000 even more for your premium offers, and advanced monetization strategies beyond just the monthly or annual subscription fees, as well as a long-term sustainability planning. Now, each of these phases builds naturally on the one before it. and it creates a really clear pathway to membership success for you without any of the overwhelm, just like we have done through phase one. But before we discuss what your options are for moving forward, it's worth considering what's really at stake with your decision here, because there's a real cost to delay when it comes to building a membership business. Not just cost in terms of revenue, but also in terms of your time and impact and your freedom. So let's look at what's truly at stake and why timing matters in your membership journey. I wanted to break down the real cost of waiting for you. First, there's the obvious one. There's the lost recurring revenue. Even a pretty modest membership with 50 members at $49 per month would equate to about $30,000 per year in predictable income. So every month of delay is potential recurring revenue lost forever. So a 3-month delay could cost you thousands in revenue that you'll never recover. Then there's the continued time constraints. How long can you keep burning the candle at both ends? How long can you continue struggling to balance client work and business growth and your personal commitments? Sustaining that pace for the long term often isn't possible, and it leads to burnout. Then there's also the limited impact. How many people are there out there that are not being helped currently by your expertise because you haven't yet scaled your reach through a membership? Your knowledge at the moment could be transforming lives if it were just more accessible, but currently it's trapped in your head and it's not reaching the people who truly need it. And finally, there's the cost of postponing your freedom. The lifestyle that you want remains just out of reach until you create a business model that truly serves you. Now, with a successful membership, you can have it all. You can have the impact, you can have the income and the freedom. The question is, how quickly do you want to get there? Now, at this point, you reach an important decision point in your membership journey. You've got 3 options really for moving forward, and I want to help you choose the one that's perfect for your situation. It's not about pushing you in any particular direction. I just want to help you make the choice that's right for you based on your goals, your resources, and your timelines. So let's look at the 3 paths that are available to you right now at this point, now that you've completed phase 1 of the membership. So option 1 is to just continue implementing solo on your own. You can use what you've learned in phase 1. You can move at your own pace. You can figure things out independently. And this option is free financially, but it will cost you more in time and potential mistakes along the way. And then there's option 2, which I'd probably recommend for most members. Now, this is to join the paid version of the membership. This gives you immediate access to all of the other phases, 2, 3, and 4, the weekly coaching calls, where I provide personalized feedback on your membership, and our active community of membership creators, just like you. You'll also get access to my complete template library, technical support when you need it, and a one-on-one personalized onboarding call to help with your CRM setup. And most importantly, it helps you avoid the costly mistakes and accelerate your results. There is an investment for this, of course, which can easily be recouped once your membership is starting to generate revenue. And to see the investment, all you need to do is click on the link below this module or head over to lewissmith.co/membership, and it will all be displayed on that page. And then there's option 3. And that's if you want to join the full version of the membership, but maybe you just have a few questions before you invest and dive into it. So that one would be to head over to lewissmith.co/call and book a membership game plan call. Now, this call gives you personalized guidance, a chance to discuss your specific situation, and then a customized growth plan for you. The call is completely free, and you can book it by heading to lewissmith.co/call. Now, I've seen many times along my journey that those who get support tend to achieve results faster and with fewer setbacks than those who try to figure everything out alone. But the choice, of course, is yours based on your specific situation and where you're at. Now, before you decide on your next step, let's just first make sure that you've completed all of the key elements of phase 1. So I put together a little checklist for you, and you can just mentally check each item off as I bring it up on the screen here to review your progress. And if you haven't completed any of these, then now is the time to pause this video as I go through them, and you can go back and complete them right away. So first, have you completed all of the steps inside the micro action sheets from module 1.1 right through to module 1.7? If you have, Great work. If you haven't and you're missing any of those, you can pause the video now and go back to do that. Next, have you set up your school community at lewissmith.co/school? If not, head there now to start your own 14-day free trial as a community owner. It's the best way to learn the platform from the inside. Next on the list, have you set up your high level account at lewissmith.co/high level? If not, head there now to start your free trial of High Level. Remember, that's the platform we're going to use to build your email list, and later we'll use it for some more advanced automations, funnels, things like that. Next, have you linked your school community to your High Level account so that your email list is building up automatically as you grow your free community? You want to make sure that you're doing this now, right from the start. Don't leave this step until later, because later you might then have a huge free community but no email list. And that really is the heart of your business, your email list. And then from there, have you created your first modules? Remember, I guided you through exactly step by step how to create your modules, how to film them, how to edit them. I even gave you the templates to create them, and then how to organize them inside your school community. And then next, have you started attracting free members into your free community? Hopefully you have, and you've got your first few members inside your free community now. Have you then developed your founding member offer for your first paid members who will become your founding members? Remember, this is what makes it a no-brainer for your free members to jump into your paid community. Now, this checklist ensures that you have a really solid foundation in place before you move forward. Regardless of which path you choose, you want to make sure that you've completed each of these steps. So if you haven't, now is the time to pause the video, go back and do it. And so now is the time to take action on your decision. If you're ready to accelerate your progress and get guidance through phases 2, 3, and 4, then join the membership today at lewissmith.co/membership. Now, for a limited time, we're offering a lower rate than we'll eventually be charging. And so you can be sure that when you join us today, you're getting the lowest rate that we will ever charge again. Plus, you'll have locked in that special rate for as long as you remain a member. Also, remember, if you're ready to dive in, but you'd just like to ask a few final questions before you do, you can book your free membership game plan call at lewissmith.co/call. We'll review your specific situation and we'll create you a customized plan for your membership growth. And if you haven't already, start your free school trial by heading to lewissmith.co/school. If you're building your community on School, which, as you've seen throughout the phase 1 of the membership, I highly recommend as that platform to use, this is an essential step, regardless of which path you choose. The most important thing is to maintain your momentum. You've built something valuable here in phase 1. Don't let that foundation now go to waste by delaying your next step. And so that is a wrap on phase 1 of the membership. We've celebrated your progress and the valuable foundation that you've built through modules 1.1 right through to this one, 1.8. We looked at what's next in your membership journey using the membership map to visualize your growth plan. We previewed what's inside phases 2, 3, and 4 of the membership, showing you how each phase builds on the previous phase. And then we outlined your options for moving forward, helping you choose the path that is right for you and your specific situation. So I hope this module has given you clarity about your achievements so far and a bit of excitement about what lays ahead. And I'd like to leave you with this famous quote: "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." You've already shown courage by completing phase 1 and building your membership foundation. Now it's about continuing that journey with the same determination. I've seen membership owners transform their lives by following this exact path. People who started right where you are right now and built thriving communities that generate consistent monthly income while making a genuine difference to other people's lives. So whether you continue with me inside the membership or if you forge ahead on your own, I am genuinely excited to see what you'll create. The foundation you've built in phase 1 is just the beginning of what is possible. So thank you for joining me on this journey, and I hope to continue supporting you in the next phase of your membership success. Let's make it happen.